My friend over there thinks you're really cute and she just wanted me to come up there and talk to you. Just
Huh? Hi.
Hi!
Hi, friend.
Do you need me to actually pick you up?
Do you want to pick me up?
I can.
Okay.
Okay! Can you spread your legs?
Yeah.
You're good. See if she can.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Go.
Alright guys, welcome to the channel, America's Reality 360. We got another good one today. We're talking about modern dating. Now, if you're under 30 years old, you may recognize videos like the one I just played. If you're over 30 years old, you may just be really confused and wondering what was that all about? Maybe puking in a bag or something, because that was just pathetic. But what you just witnessed is the very sad state of dating in 2026. That's what they call that. They bring these kids into a sane asylum room where it's all white, and they run down the line of like girls or guys, and they put it on YouTube or these different platforms, and I guess that's what they call dating now. Very strange. I don't get it either. But if you're like me, you remember the good old days where like dating was fun and going to find different people to date was fun, and you even made it like a game with your friends. You know, who can get the most phone numbers, right? You'd have like girls writing numbers down on your hand in pen, and you get home at the end of the night, the last digit's like smudged off, and you're like, you just run through every digit 1 through 9 until you get the right one. You talk to like 5 random ladies before you find the actual girl. It was fun. If you don't remember that, or if you're not old enough to know what I'm talking about, you may think, oh, you went to the bar or the club and that's where you got to go to find girls. And just take my word for it, that's like the worst place to go to find girls. You usually end up with a story like you brought a girl home, and sure, you might find a girl to bring home and you can have some fun for a night, I guess, if you call it that. But you usually wake up the next morning like, who are you and where's the girl that I brought home last night? Whoa. Yeah, take my word for it. You don't want to make that mistake. No. The truth of the matter is, the best places I found girls to talk to and got the best phone numbers from were places like Six Flags Great Adventure, the mall, even random traffic lights, right? You just pull up to the red light, you see a cute girl next to you, you get her attention. Unfortunately, you can't really do that these days. What I notice is once you get to a red light, everybody's head goes down and they're all looking into the phone, because God forbid you don't look at your screen for 2 minutes straight. And just, check it out. You'll see. Next time you get to a red light, look around. It's ridiculous. But yeah, now that we live in this totally anti-social world of social media, ironically enough, where do you go to find a date? Well, I'm sure everyone knows this one. We all go to the dating apps. Yay! Tinder, Hinge, Facebook dating. Is that even real? Are those even real people? I doubt it. Or maybe you're going on like Bumble or Grindr. I see you. Wait, no, I actually don't see you. I don't see anyone on Grindr. No, cut. So yeah, we all know about the dating apps now, right? I'm sure you have at least one account on one dating app. I'll admit, I do as well, okay? I've tried it, been there, done that. But if you know what I know, you know that these dating apps are totally skewed in the girl's favor, right? Now, why do I say that? I mean, there's studies that have been done showing this. I think I've seen a study that said 10% of the guys are getting 90% of the girls on the dating apps. Now, why is that? Well, that's because any girl that's like a quarter decent looking has every guy on the app trying to hit them up and getting in their DMs and hollering at them, right? So these girls are put in a position where they can just swipe left, until they find the guy with the Lamborghini and the yacht in his profile picture. And then they go for that guy. And then that guy flies them out. So now you're getting girls from like the middle of Alabama getting flown out to Miami and put on a yacht. The other end of the spectrum, for us guys, is the total opposite, right? You open your phone one day and you got that alert from your dating app and you get all excited. Yes, I got a girl to talk to. You open it up. Big Bertha. Ooh, whoa. What? I've been waiting 2 months And this is all I got. I got this girl who's like 300 pounds. She's hollering at me. Whoa, what's wrong with me? And you can't help but go through a little bit of insecurity based on that. You've been trying to contact all these girls, and the only one that hit you up was like not the girl you want to talk to, for lack of better words. I'm trying to be nice here. But I want to let you know, please don't let that discourage you, okay? Like everything else, it's all backwards and upside down, and a good-looking, normal guy with a normal life can't find a date on one of these dating apps. I mean, you can, but it's very hard, and the girls get all the attention, so they get the opposite effect. They all think they're a 10 now. You can watch shows like the Whatever Podcast, Fresh and Fit, where they bring these girls on and straight up swamp donkeys are like, oh, I'm an 11 out of 10. And I need me a man with makes $1 million a year and drives a Ferrari and all this nonsense. And the reason why you're seeing that is because that's the feedback they're getting on these dating apps. Their DMs are filled with guys, so it fills their ego with this false sense of pride, and it's just absolutely ridiculous. And most good guys have totally bowed out now. All right, I've bowed out of the dating game. I'm actually practicing this thing called abstinence. Okay, my only love right now is Jesus Christ, and take my word for it, that's not bad. But enough about me. So what's going on now is like most of the good, decent, intelligent guys are just giving up on dating altogether. And now I'm seeing girls start to ask the question, where are all the good guys at? They're wondering why all they can find are these dirty dogs who just want to take them home, use them up, and chuck them in a bin, right? Get what they need and be on their way. And that's going to bring us to our segment today, another rendition of me in the comment section. All right, check it out. All right, so I was scrolling Facebook yesterday, and I see this girl I know. I've known her since high school. We went to school together pretty much our whole lives, and she posted a comment from some random person, and then she responded to it. Almost like a, quote, tweet type deal. But anyway, so I'm going to do my best impersonation of the random person, and then we'll go over her response and then my response. So first of all, this random person said, DM man, if you expect to be serviced at a date, please hire a sex worker. Stop trying to turn regular women into a sex worker. Shoot now. Y'all are getting sad about a date. You want the benefits of a relationship without being in one, but won't hire a sex worker because she's about her business and her money, and you don't like that neither. Girlfriend, you already know. Shoot. Y'all want the girlfriend's like situationship to be emotionally connected to you while you remain emotionless and be about the sex, just like a sex worker. Did she mention she's talking about sex workers here? All right, just so you guys know. Nah, go meet your match, y'all. Shoot. You already know. So that's the random person. And the person I know, she responded with this. They don't want to pay for it. They would rather bamboozle you into believing they care. It's just a silly game to them. Dinner does not equal sex. I imagine there was like clapping, the clapping in front probably while she was writing that. Anyway, okay, forgive me, but, I can't contain myself when I read stuff like this, especially knowing what I know about this girl, okay, whose name shall not be mentioned, but she had like 4 kids by the time we were pretty much a couple years out of high school, all right? Slightly exaggerating, not really. Now she's like 40. She works at a bar, and she posts pictures all over the internet, bent over, twerking, her on the beach with her butt cheeks all over the place, hanging out, exposed, and she's got big ones. And if you know, you know. Her kids are now in like high school, and I'm sure they're not too proud of what this girl posts online. But she's in, one of those situations where like she did the mom thing very young, and now she wants to relive her 20s, but she's 40, right? So it doesn't really make sense or look right, and it's not appealing at all. So anyway, I digress. Of course, I had to respond to this and drop some knowledge, something I enjoy doing in my free time. So check it out. This is what I wrote. I go, a good man doesn't conduct himself that way, but a good man wants a good woman. A good woman doesn't post pics of herself half naked for a bunch of strangers to see and do weird things with in their free time. A good man doesn't share his girl with the world. A good woman understands the difference between the two sexes and acts accordingly. She doesn't have the characteristics of a man and doesn't try to imitate men either. Unfortunately, it's true. There are far less good men in the world than there used to be. They do exist, though. But they see the stark changes in the average woman, and they totally opt out of the dating game because of it. Trust me, I know this for a fact. Men and women are meant to complement one another, not to compete or try to outdo each other. Both sexes have very specific roles to play in a relationship, but this has all been thrown out the window due to modern feminism and the destruction of traditional values. People want to have their cake and eat it too these days, but reality just doesn't work that way. There's a very simple solution to these issues, but I'm afraid people aren't ready for that just yet. And that's why both men and women are far more depressed and alone than ever before in human history. It will take huge changes by both sexes and all people in order to fix this problem. God bless and good luck. And you see, I even put a little disclaimer there just so people know not to take it personally. I've been doing that lately too, because some people just aren't really that smart these days. So we have to specify for them. And we can do that. We're nice. But anyway, that's what I wrote. That's true. Pretty much self-explanatory. So what I'm going to do next is I was going to show you a bunch of examples of these profiles we see online and just to show you how crazy it is that girls that post pictures like this and bios with descriptions like this just really are totally out of this world with assuming that they're going to find a good guy, right? The pictures are gross and disgusting. The bios are demanding and masculine. It's just out of control. But instead of doing that, because I'm sure you've seen it, I'm just going to give you 2 little examples. I'm going to show you how gross they can be, and then I'm going to show you something fun you can do on your free time, something I like to do, just to kind of set the world straight these days. So check this out. All right, so first up, we're going to check out this picture. And I had other ones, like I said. One of them, this girl literally had her lips exposed, and I don't mean her upper lip on her face. Anyway, I didn't want to show that because I don't want to risk my channel getting striked. And if you're still here, I really appreciate it. You're a real one. This is where the real education comes in, right? So anyway, yeah, this is a new trend I've been seeing. As you see here, this girl literally has her imprint showing, okay? And that's like a thing I've been seeing a lot of these girls do now where they pull their pants. They do it with jeans, sweatpants, bathing suits. They pull them as tight as they can so they can show you everything they possibly can without getting striked on their accounts or getting banned for nudity or corn, as we like to call it. That's what's crazy, right, guys? We got to be safe. We got to censor ourselves. But these girls just get to be running rampant and throwing all this bait out there for these simp boys that fall for this stuff. And then they wonder why they can't find any good guys, right? I think we know why, girl. This is gross. Next, I'm going to show you how to set these things straight. All right, so here we have a woman who's 36 years old, and I'll give it to her. She has some really nice pictures, right? She can make herself look good. If you look over here on the top left, right, at least she doesn't have the big old fupa with the fupa blockers on, right? False advertising and all that. I have a video posted like a year ago where I was trying to get the hashtag where are your abs though going, right? Because these girls like to just show us their fupas and then say they're 10s, which is weird to me. So like, I'll give it to this girl, 36 years old, and she looks like that. That's awesome. But then look at the bio. The bio says, hello. Just because I have pictures in a bikini doesn't imply that I want to suck your off your body the first time I meet you. Whoa, okay. Just so we're clear, because WTF. I catch the ick extremely fast, but I'm honest. I'd like something to happen organically. If our relationship goals don't match on here, why the fuck are you matching with me? Whoa. More of that snapping going on. I can sense it. Under 29, you're a child. It's a no. Don't be like Jeff. What? Jeff, do you know Jeff? I don't know Jeff. She's talking about Jeff Probst. I mean, like Survivor's on. Is she talking about Jeff from Survivor? I don't know what's wrong with him. So like, you don't even know who Jeff is, but you better not be like him, guys, or you're getting cut. Now in all caps, if you wouldn't say it to me in person, then don't text it to me. ? So like extremely masculine, extremely demanding, pushy, and that's what you see in a lot of these bios. These girls, like, they're girl bosses, right? And they're just gonna demand you around, treat you like a piece of garbage before you even start talking to them, and then they wonder where all the good guys are. Very strange. So this is what I like to do. We have to start countering these things, guys, because it's so skewed, like I showed you in that study, and these girls just have all these simp boys trying to talk to them no matter what because they're all desperate guys. We have to set the world straight. We have to start course correcting. So this is what I like to do in my free time. Some people might think this is mean, but I think her bio is mean. I think these girls are being very mean and just trying to dunk all over guys and then acting like we're the problem because the good ones don't reach out to them. So I like to put stuff like this. I'll find the worst picture they have. I don't care. And I write some knowledge, drop some truth bombs, right? So I put, do you chicks not understand that all these desperate dudes who are always hitting you up are really just a bunch of losers? You all love talking this shit in your bios, and then you wonder why you only find trash guys. A good man who you can actually trust would never deal with that BS, and that's why you're all still single. Duh. And yes, I'd say it right to you, because why wouldn't I? Now, don't waste your time getting all mad about it. Just take the advice and adjust accordingly. Good luck. Little, Shaka's going for that. Aloha and mahalo, lady. Peace out. Now, I highly encourage you guys to start doing stuff like this. Again, we have to set the world straight. I'm going to wrap it up here. I hope you learned something. Dodge these girls. Go to church. Find yourself a good church woman. Don't be looking at the bars and the clubs. Listen, you can find a good girl there sometimes. I'm just talking about odds here, okay? I'm just trying to get it out there that the dating world is totally twisted and upside down like everything else, and maybe do some abstinence. Don't be simping for these girls because we're just encouraging them to act this way. And go find yourself a good girl. They're out there. Maybe go look at the grocery store or your church, like I said. All right, that's going to wrap up this one. Me in the comment section. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll catch you next time on America's Reality 360. All right, guys, I'm out.